Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another rap battle reaction. Today we have Tommy Salami, my boy, with Two Face versus Phantom of the Opera. Epic rap battles of my ass. This was suggested by Down69420. Thank you so much for the suggestion. Even though this was actually already on my watch list, because I'm a comic nerd, so I love comics. I've only seen Phantom of the Opera, like the old one, kind of. It was a little confusing to me, and I don't remember much of it, but I do know quite a bit about Two Face. Anyway, the original video as well as Tommy Salami's channel will be linked in the description. Go support them in any way you possibly can. Like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go and let me know in the comment section below. I read every single comment after I'm done scratching my eyes. Let's go.
Epic rap battles of my ass.
Yeah, ass.
Phantom of the Opera
Mostly accurate.
versus Two Face.
That's a good ass costume if that is a costume. Because you have to keep your lip in that position forever.
Begin.
Bad side, good, so let's dance. I'd say it's 50-50, but you haven't got a chance. I'm not your average lawyer, I've got a screwed up morality. And I'm always down to rumble, that's a dual personality. The entire Gotham underworld bows down when I enter. Turn a rhyme scheme or a crime scene when I grab my 9 and kill this tenor. What are you, shy? Or is that some fruity form of fashion? Either way, when I snap, I'll crack the mask off this phantasm. Not that I blame you for wearing it, these faces aren't pretty, but I'm not intimidated by that mask from Party City. Told a vulnerable girl that you're an apparition thingy, then gave her singing lessons so she'll ride you little dinghy. Brought a 16-year-old diva to your lair, what a freak. I suppose we call that theater kidnapping in legal speech. To maintain the masquerade, you've got good reason to feel shameful. I let my bad side show, cause I don't pretend to be an angel.
Since you
Actually, a really good first verse. I like that. Okay, Tommy, let's see what you're bringing. Okay. First off, props to the costume guy. Whoever made these costumes, if Tommy, you made them yourself, good damn job. That's awesome.
Two Face. Begin.
Bad side, good,
Bad side, good. So let's
so let's
dance.
dance.
Because he has the bad side and the good side. He's two-faced, which made him so unique and so weird, but it made him a standout villain. I'd say it's a 50-50, like a coin toss. Like a coin toss. Call it. Tails.
I'd say it's 50-50, but you haven't got a chance.
We haven't got a chance. Basically saying, I'm gonna fuck you up.
I'm not your average lawyer.
I'm not your average lawyer, because originally Harvey Dent was a lawyer. He was also a politician.
I've got a screwed up morality,
He got a screwed up morality,
and I'm always down
and I'm always down to
to
rumble.
rumble. That's a duel.
That's a dual personality. Of course, lawyers supposed to be content and abiding by the law, but always ready to rumble is the kind of like the opposite of a lawyer. Can you hear that? Can you hear the ding of the quarter? I don't know, but anyway, because dual personality, because that's kind of what Two Face has. He kind of has a dual personality because there's of course Two Face, and then there's Harvey Dent, which is the good side.
Dual personality. The entire Gotham
The entire Gotham
underworld bows down
when I enter because he is a crime boss. He is a big guy.
when I enter. Turn a rhyme scheme or a
Turn a rhyme scheme to a crime.
crime scene when I grab my 9 and
When I grab my
kill this tenor.
when I grab my 9 and kill this tenor. Tenor meaning a singing voice between baritone and alto, or countertenor, the highest of the ordinary adult. Oh, so he's basically saying you got a high pitched voice. All right.
This tenor. What are you, shy?
What are you shy?
Is that some fruity
Or is that some fruity form of fashion? Yeah, of course, he's just like a guy in the theater, I would say, from the 60s, 70s would wear usually.
form of fashion? Either way, when I
Either way, when I
snap, I'll
snap,
crack the mask off.
I'll crack the mask off of this phantasm. Phantasm. I know Phantasm was a movie. Yeah, Phantasm was a good movie. I liked Phantasm. It was a bit weird, but it was cool. The mask, Phantasm. Mask. Oh, Mask of the Phantasm. Oh, okay, okay. That slipped under my radar. Okay, okay. So that was a movie that was a Batman movie.
Mask off this phantasm. Not that I blame you for
Not that I blame you for wearing
wearing
it.
it. These faces
Aren't pretty because, well, I believe the original idea between this battle is because they both kind of have fucked up faces and they're both pretty dramatic in their own ways. Because, of course, Two Face kind of has varying origin stories depending on how he got Two Face. Uh, the usual one was that he was lit on fire or dipped in a vat of acid halfway, and then he got kind of tortured. I think. I don't think Phantom of the Opera ever had an origin story of why he looks so horrible.
faces aren't pretty, but I'm not intimidated by that
I'm not intimidated
mask.
by that mask from Party City because Party City mask, you get that.
Party City. Told a vulnerable girl
Told a vulnerable
you're
girl that you're an apparition thingy. I love that face there.
apparition thingy.
I mean, that's what he did. He said he was a phantom,
Gave her singing lessons,
then gave her singing
so
lessons.
she'll ride.
So she'll ride your little dinghy because under the theater was another theater, which it was built on, and of course it was flooded. And he had a little boat thing, of course, dinghy, as in riding you thing, you wiener. But also because boat is a dinghy.
Ride your little dinghy. Brought a 16-year-old diva to your lair.
Brought a 16-year-old diva to your lair.
What a freak.
What a freak. At least Two Face ain't. He's like us.
I suppose we call that theater kid.
I suppose we call that theater kidnapping in legal speak. That's good. Because he's calling him a theater kid, which he basically is, and also kidnapping a kid, and also kidnapping the. You get it. You get it.
Theater kidnapping in legal speak. So maintain the masquerade.
So maintain the masquerade.
You've got good reason to feel
You got good reason to feel
ashamed.
shameful.
I let my bad side
I let my bad side show because
show because I don't pretend.
because I don't pretend to be an angel. Basically, he doesn't actually, because he's not afraid to say that he's not a bad guy unless he is trying to fool someone. He's fine with just letting his bad side completely show. While the Phantom of the Opera does hide what his actual intent is, because his actual intent is just to keep her down in that theater forever, if I remember correctly.
Pretend to be an angel.
Since you dread caped crusaders, I'm the man to fear. I'm about to drop you harder than I did the chandelier. I look on from the shadows, but trying to watch your rap is painful. When I heard my foes, a two-faced lawyer, I expected rage. Ever since explosions were the music of the night, the death of your girlfriend has been there inside your mind. But if she lived, would she have really chosen Two-Face over money, a mansion, Batman, and Bruce Wayne? Abusive father, but you kept it bottled up inside. Told your bad hack to make like Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. I'll hammer your black and white balls like keys on my piano. I'll no longer need Christine the way you'll scream like a soprano. But I'll tell you what was a real kick in the groin. Holding a gun to the head of the commissioner's boy. You're not conflicted and twisted, that's a cynical ploy. Face it, you're more one-sided than the flip of a trick coin.
I was gonna say that's the
Okay, this is actually pretty damn good so far.
pretend to be an angel.
Since you dread
Caped Crusader,
caped crusaders, I'm the man to
I'm the man to fear because he fears Batman, believe it or not. He's actually afraid of Batman, also saying that he is a Caped Crusader as well, which is kind of true.
fear. I'm about to drop you hard.
I'm about to drop you harder than I did the chandelier because I believe that's how he either killed someone or that's how he was introduced. Let me look that up. Phantom of the Opera chandelier. Oh, Act 1. Oh, yeah, that's okay. In the 1870, okay. In the book and musical, the Phantom cuts the chandelier loose during the curtain call of the opera, Tumudo. He does this to get revenge on Christine for falling in love with Raoul instead of him. So okay, so he's fucking up her chandelier.
you harder than I did the chandelier. I look on from
the shadows because he hides in the shadows. He doesn't hide in plain sight. He's a creep.
the shadows, but trying to watch
you rap is
you
painful.
rap is painful. When I heard my foes,
a two-faced lawyer,
I
expected Rachel. Rachel Ziegler. Yeah, I think so. I'm guessing she's also two-faced.
Ever since explosions.
Ever since
The
music
of the
night.
The death of your
girlfriend
has been there.
Inside your mind. Yeah, it's a sad thing, but shit happens. Explosions,
inside your mind. But if she lived, would she have really chosen
Two-Face? Yeah, she fell in love with Harvey Dent. She did not fall in love with Two-Face. And I gotta give it up for Tommy, bro. He is holding that fucking thing open. I couldn't be able to do it.
Two-Face over money,
a
man,
Batman and Bruce Wayne. That is a haymaker and a half. Damn. If she really lived, would she still love you over Bruce Wayne? That's a haymaker.
And Bruce Wayne, abusive father.
You
kept it bottled up.
Abusive father, but you kept it bottled up inside because he did solve a lot of problems with drinking.
Inside, told your bad half
to make like Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde situation because dual personalities and shit. But yeah, he did try to hide his bad half from the public, even though that's basically impossible because he figured it would ruin his reputation as a political figure and as a lawyer, which happened.
Dr. Jekyll and Hyde, I'll hammer your black and white.
I'll hammer your black and white balls. Okay.
Balls like keys on my piano.
I'll
no longer need Christine.
I no longer need Christine.
The way you'll scream like...
the way you'll scream like a soprano. Soprano is a very high note. And also, I believe that's one of the reasons that the Phantom of the Opera fell in love with Christine. It was because he heard her scream, and her notes were so high, he was like, she's the one. She has to be my duet.
Scream like a soprano. But I'll tell you what.
Was
a real kick in the
groin.
Holding a gun to the head of the
commissioner's boy, Commissioner Gordon. Commissioner Gordon's son. James. Oh, yeah. Okay, I think I remember. Oh, the kid. That kid. Okay, yeah, okay. I get it. All right, yep. He basically did that. Yeah, he's kind of a fucked up.
Commissioner's boy. You're not conflicted and twisted.
That's a cynical ploy.
Face it, you're more one-sided.
Than the flip of a trick coin. For those who don't know, trick coins are both heads. This one's head and tails, but you get it. Basically, he's saying you're not that deep of a villain. You're one-sided. That's another haymaker. Phantom of the Opera is fucking winning.
Of a trick coin.
I was gonna say that's the tackiest disguise I've ever seen, but you always dress like this. That's one long Halloween. You need that flashy costume because your music is generic. This guy's a phantom. His real name is Eric. Gerard took the lead role, but he sounded unrehearsed. Next time you cast a butler, make sure you get your pennies worth. Stick to cranking sour notes from your little box. Put so many holes in a sewer dweller. Call him Killer Croc. Your whole plot was to put your woman in the limelight, till she picked a rich boy and you turned into a nice guy. Took off your fedora and challenged him to a sword fight. How is it that I'm the one referred to as the White Knight? In Act 1, the audience was on this simp side, but trying to force a bride makes it hard to sympathize. That rejection must have stopped to become a full-blown sadist. You either die an incel or live long enough to become a rapist.
What? Okay, I was vibing out to the music. All right. I'm sorry.
That's the tackiest
I was gonna say that's
Disguise
the
I've
best disguise I've ever
I've
seen.
seen, but you always
But you always dress
just like this. That's one long
That's One Long Halloween. Long Halloween was another Batman movie which featured the Scarecrow and I believe Two-Face at one point.
Halloween. You need that
You need that flashy
flashy
costume
costume because your music
is generic.
is generic. This guy's a phantom.
This guy's a phantom. His real name is Eric. Yeah, just basically saying you're not threatening.
His real name's Eric. Gerard took the
Gerard took
lead role,
lead
but
role,
he sounded
unrehearsed. Again, the whole thing was about a play and an opera.
unrehearsed. Next time you cast
a butler,
the butler, make sure you
get your pennies worth. Alfred Pennyworth, Batman's butler.
your pennies. Stick to cranking sour notes
Take the cranking sour
from your
notes
little box.
from your little box and music box. I'm pretty sure. I think
Put so many holes in a sewer.
put so many holes in a sewer drawer.
Call him Killer.
Killer Croc. What? Fucking Croc shoe. How dare you do a Croc pun? All right, man. Tails, you lose. Anyway, because he does dwell underground and shit. Because Killer Croc does also hide in the sewers. Am I the only one who feels bad for Killer Croc? Like he has an understandable story. People treated him like a monster, so he became one. So
Killer Croc. Your whole plot was to put your woman in the limelight
your whole plot was to put your woman in the limelight
till she picked a rich boy
boy,
and
you turned into a nice guy. r/nice guys. We all know that, Reddit. Okay. But yeah, Raoul
a nice guy. Took off your fedora.
It wasn't a fedora he was wearing. It was some other type of hat.
and challenged him to a
sword fight. That's like a park ranger hat. And challenged him to a sword fight.
fight. How is it
that I'm
the one
referred to as the White Knight, because Batman's referred to as the Black Knight. The White Knight is, the villain or whatever. But the White Knight is also someone who saves a person who is not in need of saving, which is also basically what Phantom of the Opera did, trying to save him from this rich person who she was actually in love with instead of him, and whatever. You get it.
you as the White Knight. In Act 1,
the audience was on the simp side,
but
trying to force a bride
makes it hard to
sympathize. Again, yes, he was trying to force Cynthia. It's not Cynthia, but he was trying to force her to become his wife so that they could sing duets. I'm pretty sure.
sympathize. That rejection
must have stung
to become a full-blown
to become a full-blown sadist.
You either die
Again, sadist is the one who enjoys inflicting pain. You either die in
in
incel
incel or live long enough to become
or living long enough to become the rapist. Damn. Okay, he's fighting back. He fought back. That's a haymaker from Two-Face, and also that fucking beat, man. That's great. But that's a play on the you either die a hero or live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
become a rapist.
Damn you! Is this what you wanted to see? How'd I end up in a situation where I'm getting taunted by the one man who looks worse than me? Unscarred most your life, of course you can't understand. Now Handsome Harv is going to catch some hands. I'll cover both your origins, prepare to get blasted, then sprayed with vitriol, both the slanders and the acid. Your half-fast rhymes can't compete with my symphonies. From Box 5 I oversee the longest run in Broadway history. You're critical of Schumacher's casting and directing. You ought to join the opera with that powerful projecting. Your fans will never forgive what Batman Forever did. I get that you're trying to out Jim Carrey, but next time, ditch the leopard print. Obsessed with number 2, you'll never get top villain. In both of your movies, you were the second best villain. Always doing team-ups, you could never beat the bat alone. I live under Paris, but I'll put you in the catacomb. Couldn't get a pardon even with that legal jargon. I'm pursuing stardom while you rot away in Arkham. With repetitive stories and zany convicts you're locked with. You're the phantom of the soap opera, but don't drop it. I just tarnished the legacy of the hero Gotham needs. I'm the opera ghost, so gangster, I sign my letters OG.
Okay, bro. Okay.
Damn you!
Damn you.
Is this what
Is this what you wanted to
you
see?
wanted?
I believe that's what happens when they are in the catacombs. The woman in the Phantom. She was like, "What's under your mask?" And he's like, "You don't want to see that." And then she eventually gets the mask off, and he's like, "Damn you! Is this what you wanted to see?" And he's like hideous. He wasn't like this because when he took the half mask off, his entire face turned ugly, which is a big thing.
Wanted to see.
How did I end up in a situation
Where I'm getting taunted
where I'm getting taunted by the one person who looks worse than me?
by the one man who looks worse than me? Unscarred most your life.
Unscarred most of your
Of
life.
course you can't.
Of course you can't understand because they both have scarring. Phantom of the Opera, I would agree, has a bit more scars than Two-Face has. But, like, mental-wise, physically-wise, fucking Two-Face, holy shit.
Understand. Now, handsome.
Now, Handsome Harv, because he was Handsome Harvey, because that was his nickname before he turned into Two-Face.
I was going to catch some
I'm going to catch some hands.
I'll cover both
I'll cover both of your origins.
your origins. Prepare to get
Prepare to get
blasted,
blasted
then sprayed with
and sprayed with vitriol.
both the slanders and
Both the slanders and the acid. Vitriol. Because again, he was dipped in acid. Oh, criticism. Criticism, vitriol. Got it. It was also sulfuric acid. Yeah.
and the acid. Your half-fast rhyme
I love that. Your half-assed
can't
rhyme
compete with my symphony.
can't compete with my
From
Simpsons.
box 5 over.
From box 5, I
See the longest running.
the longest run in Broadway history. Box 5 is one of those top things. That's also where Abraham Lincoln was shot, I think. But yes, Phantom of the Opera has had a very long Broadway history.
Run in Broadway history. You're critical of Schumacher's
You're critical of Schumacher
casting and directing.
casting and directing.
You ought to join the
You ought to join the
opera
opera
with that power.
with that powerful projecting. You're projecting onto people, a projection screen. You get that.
Powerful projecting. Your fans will never forget
Your fans will never forget
what Batman
what Batman Forever did. Batman Forever was a good series. Planned a movie. Series got canceled. Movie never came out.
Forever did. I get that you're trying.
Let me look up Batman Forever. Batman Forever. Two-Face. Oh, Batman Forever. He's talking about the series. They made him into they basically made him into a joke character. Okay, I thought they were talking about Batman Forever, the series.
Trying to out Jim Carrey.
I get you're trying to outdo Jim Carrey, who was the Riddler in that film.
But next time, ditch the left.
But next time, ditched a leopard print. He had a leopard print suit in that film.
Obsessed with number 2.
Obsessed with number 2.
You'll never get top
You never get top billing.
villain. In both of
In both of
your
your
movies, you were the second.
you were the second best villain. Of course, saying he takes second place to Jim Carrey, but also takes second place to Bane, because, of course, in The Dark Knight, he also takes place second to Joker. You know.
Second best villain. Always doing team.
I do like Blue Penguin.
You could never beat
Always doing team-ups, you can never
the
beat
bat alone. I live under
I live under
Paris, but I'll put you
But I'll put you in the catacombs because it takes place in Paris. The Paris catacombs, which are fucked up, by the way.
in the catacomb. Couldn't get a pardon even
Couldn't get a pardon
with that legal.
even with that legal jargon, because he's like a fucking big criminal. He couldn't get a pass from the president or fucking Gotham City, whatever. He is a lawyer.
Jargon. I'm pursuing Star
I'm pursuing
while you
Stardom
rot
while you rot away in Arkham prison,
away in Arkham with repetitive
with repetitive
stories
stories
and zany convicts
and zany convicts you're locked with.
you're locked with. You're the phantom of
You're the Phantom of the soap
the
opera.
soap opera, but don't
Drop it. I love this guy.
I just tarnished the
legacy
of the hero
Gotham needs, because that's what Two-Face says he is. I'm just looking at the next line. Oh, I just realized black and white balls, because the movie starts out in black and white. Okay. Also balls, as in dancing balls. You get there. Okay. Shut up. All right.
hero Gotham need. I'm the opera ghost, so
I'm the opera ghost, so
gangster. I sign my letters.
Sign my letters. Oh, gee. Oh, this is in the entire rap battle.
Oh, gee.
The opera ghost.
G.
All right, Amir, you did great. We voiced each other. Oh, you switched places? That's actually really cool. I like that. Amir, you did a good job with Two-Face. Tommy, you did a great job with Two-Face. Who was the costume director? I need to know this. Mustache Mike as Alfred Pennyworth. Yeah, he fits with the name. He has the mustache. Rocco Madonna. I don't have money. Ah! That's Hercules. Alright, so that was a fucking jump scare. So I'm guessing the next rap battle is going to be Hercules. This was fun. If I had to say, I would give the win to Phantom of the Opera, even though Two-Face did come swinging. Tommy, this is your best rap battle. This is the best rap battle you got, man. Keep it up, man. If I had money, I would support you on Patreon. I'm poor as fuck, though. This is why I only have a quarter. All right? Call it. Tails. It's been Tails the entire time. What the fuck? Anyway, the original video as well as Tommy Salami's channel will be linked in the description. Go support them in any way you possibly can. Like, comment, subscribe to them, all that good stuff. And if you have anything you want me to react to, go and let me know in the comment section down below. I read every single comment. Call it one more time. Fucking Tails. Okay. Bye-bye.